Now it's your turn to have a go. I'm giving you now a circle. It has an area of 90 centimeters squared. Find the circumference of this circle. So remember the two formulas that you have to play around with is C equals 2 pi r and A equals pi r squared. I'm giving you the area. So you've got to jump to the radius, and then from the radius you can jump to the circumference. So work out step 1 first, and then step 2 is from the radius to the circumference. So press pause and have a go. Okay, we've got to do step 1. Step 1 is to jump from the area to the radius. So if you look at this here, this formula is the area and the radius. So we have to use this one. This one's the circumference. We don't need it for the time being. So the first step would be, well, the area is 90. So put this into the A. Okay, so it would be 90 equals pi r squared. Remember, keep an eye on the r, because we want to get r to stand on its own, because that would tell us what the radius is. So divide both sides by pi, take this down, divided by pi, this one will be r squared. Now square root both sides. So take this whole thing down, and then square root this side, square root this side will be r. So now the radius is this. You've got the radius now. So here you've got the radius now. So let's jump from the radius to the circumference. So the second formula. Once we know the radius, then we can use the second formula. C equals 2 pi r. So now, well, don't forget this is r here, this whole thing here. So let's put that into the r here. So it would be 2 pi times this 90 over pi. So just leave as this. This is the circumference. So you can just leave as this. Circumference equals this. Okay. Okay. Second problem now. Now I'm giving you the circumference. Find the area. So I've given you the circumference here. Find the area, which is here. So remember, jump to the radius first, and then from the radius jump to the area. Okay. So press pause and have a go. Okay. So this is our starting point now. The previous question gave us the area, and then we've got to work backwards. Here is the other way around. So we've given the circumference. So C equals 2 pi r. Well, C is the circumference here. Let's put that into the C. It's 90. Put it into the C. So it would be 90 here, and then this would be 2 pi r. Now keep an eye on the r, because we want to work out what r is. So divide. So at the moment it's like this. So at the moment, so now divide both sides by 2 pi. So take the 90 down, divided by 2 pi equals r. Okay. We can simplify this by dividing top and bottom by 2. So dividing the bottom here by 2. So r equals 90 divided by 2 is 45, and then 2 pi divided by 2 is pi. So that's r. Okay. Now that we've got the radius, now we can jump to the area. So we've got the radius. So the next step is the area. A equals pi r squared. Remember, we've got the radius here, so we've got to bung this into here. Okay, so this would be A equals pi, and then bracket here, 45 over pi, and then close the bracket off, and then you can square it. I can't do this inside my head, so let's work out this bit here, because this bit here is quite complicated. So let's see. This means 45 over pi times 45 over pi. So 45 over pi times 45 over pi. Okay, so now it's top times top. What's 45 times 45? Let's see. 5 times 5 is 25. So you carry the 2. Now it's this, which 5 times 4 is 20. We carried the 2 earlier, so it'll be 22. Now this is 20. Carry the 2. 60. 4 times 4 is 16. 17, 18. 18 here. So it would be 2. Hang on, sorry. So it would be, hang on. 5, 2, 0, 2. Okay. Use your own technique, whatever technique you want to use. So now, so to do this, here's top times top, which is 2, 0, 2, 5 over pi squared. Okay. So we know we've just worked out this bubble here. So let's put that inside here. So it's pi times 2025 over pi squared. Here we've got pi timesing a fraction, so it gets multiplied to the top. So this would be 2025 pi over pi squared. I'm going to separate the pi's here. So it's like this, 2025 over pi here. Then I know that this is just 1. Pi divided by pi is just 1 times 2025 over pi. Well, 1 times this thing here is just that thing there. So it's this over pi. So what was it? Find A. So the area is given by this thing here. This is the area. Okay. So if you're given the circumference, you've got to jump to the radius, and then from the radius jump to this. This second problem is a lot harder than the first one. Well, so the first one, you're given the area, and you have to find the circumference. So this direction is easier to do than the second one. From the area to C is easier than from C to the area. This type of problem is a lot harder. Okay.